Welcome back to Can Angels Fly. I'm Nancy, and I'm on the run. I'm on the go. I'm fueled up. I'm fired up. I'm getting a lot. I have for the last couple of days. I didn't make a video. I think it was 2 or 3 days ago when I heard something. So I'm gonna just share it, and it's about love. It's about love. Now, how should I say this before or after? I'll say it like this. It's about love, and it's to all signs. It's to all people. Now, when I talk about love, it is about the return or the renewal. Some reuniting, new love, love across the border for everybody. I did get a very warm feeling about this message when I received it. It was just that I was like, nah, and I was looking at it from the perspective or through the filter of being an Aquarius. I was like, no, I'm not going to even report on this. But it hasn't left me, and the energy is growing stronger within me. I don't know how to really share what I've been experiencing, but the energy of love is growing strong with me. So, for those that have desired love, love is coming. For those that were in love and it may have dissipated, it is renewal. For relationships that, love relationships that have been broken, it is about restoration. And what I was feeling at the onset of receiving this energy, the message is an energy, is that I felt romantic love. So for a lot of people, it's romantic love, and this video is for everybody, and I'm gonna address how it's to everybody in a moment, include myself. I can't wait to see how this is gonna go. I think I see. For everybody, love. Everybody, most folks want love. Then there are others that are afraid of love. They have seen the dark side of what love is capable of doing or leading a person to, or how the dark side of love or unrequited love can lead to such pain and agony. You get love too. Love was past the horizon because I got this message a couple of days ago. It might have been about 3 days ago. Love is here. Soon and very soon, you'll see it. And one form or another in your life. Whatever you need, you will receive. Love, love, love. What is it about love? Now, this is the part that was, how can I say it? It was, how can I say? Let's say, I'm going to use the example. If you were in a relationship with someone and the relationship dissolved, and you were asking questions like, why did it dissolve, what took place? You know, maybe a significant person in your life ran or was cheating or whatever the case may be. You should be hearing from them. The issue stands that, how is it? The issue stands that the process that is taking place relative to love is that there are going to be some experiences in that arena with that person or people. It can be people. It's in the experience. The clarity on the situation is literally in the experience. That's why I brought up, if a person's been in a relationship and the relationship dissolved and you wonder why, it was no closure, you know, the clarity is in the upcoming or current experience that you're having. How can I explain this? And are they there? Are they back for that long-term, long-haul experience when, in that scenario, it may have been some cheating, but you thought you were the one and you weren't the one. Are they back for the long term, when, you know, it was just seemed like some irreconcilable differences in some way? The experiences that you will have, as of a few days ago or soon, because love has come above the horizon. In those experiences, you are going to find your clarity on the situation. And it is relative to love. Once again, I'm trying to remember what I saw and heard. Relative to love. So, I mean, the difficulty I'm facing right now as I forward this message to you is that love comes in so many forms. And depending on which form love comes for you or in any individual person, it still varies. And so, like, love that hasn't been questionable will grow stronger now. Love that has been tried or challenged, there through the process, through the life experiences that you will have, clarity will be gained about the situation, about the love that you have, the type of love that you have, the type of love you share, and the purpose of that love. An example could be some people come together and join forces, hearts, in order to fulfill a particular purpose. Whether that is like community work, people come together to raise their children, different things like that. The purpose will be made known. As far as relationships that have come and gone, it will be an emergence of experiences that give you the opportunity to engage each other once again. And it's for, again, it's about clarity, and it's about you experiencing love, and about having that sense of belonging, having that sense of connectiveness, having harmony. It's like what I see, this part is intuitive, and this is another part that kept kind of tripping me up in the last few days. I'm getting this intuitive energy of this heart beating. You know, our little traditional elementary drawn out heart beating. Will that person come back to be loyal in a long-stayed relationship? Well, the truth about their return to you will be revealed in the experience. People that have been in a relationship that has been a continuous in and out, in and out, in and out. This is the tricky thing. For, I believe, above average, this is so general, but an above average number of people will be returning for the long haul to a previous relationship. And it's for a purpose. It's for a purpose. Whether they can see clearer now, have sense of purpose, in some form or fashion, it's a motive, and I don't feel like the motive is bad or devious. It's for, again, it's this purpose. It becomes this understanding. Remember, those that have the love that's been unquestionable, their love will rise to a new level. And it is about a purpose. They have a purpose. They're together for their children. They're together for the community, together for the world, whatever the case may be. A lot of people, I think, talk about them being twin flames. And then there are others that come together like under maybe like a soulmate connection, as I define as any other partnership or connection that you enter with another, soul bonding, in order to move forward and have life experiences, whatever those life experiences may be. And remember, the purpose is going to unfold in the course of those relationships. Then this third partnership, the one that's been challenging and trying, to say the least. Why have they returned? Are they there for the long haul? There's a large number that will return for the long haul. And they, on an individual level, have come to find new purpose, found their way in life, and what motivates them in their mission. They come to understand what you contribute that is unattainable by being with someone else, that kind of thing. And then there are others that will return that won't be around for the long haul. And this is the part that's been kind of hemming me up as I've been trying to describe this. Is that in the experiences people will have in those type of relationships. And it doesn't have to be in love, but I will see romantic love. But it also can be family members, estranged family members. The heart is attempting to grow. It's attempting to grow. It's attempting to understand. In the experiences that you will have, some of it will be good, consistent of the honeymoon stage, and eventually will dissipate into separation once again. And so it is the fine details. I'll try to use the astrological terms, astrology terms, and tarot terms to describe this. It's in the experience, the fine details that will be clues to if they have changed. That's what the last two love scenarios, stories, the love stories I see, you must pay attention to the experience. So it's going to take courage on the parties involved parts. Courage. And not losing yourself, because the clues will be offered in the experience. How that person relates to you and to others. Has it changed? Has this person found their, what motivates them? Maybe in a career, or they got that job now, they're in school. And I'm not talking about somebody that just started. No, these are people that you may have been away from for a while. And some changes, some obvious changes have taken place in their lives, and you can see it. You may have been away from each other for about 2 years, and you see this person is in this new job that is really beneficial to them. It's helping them grow to mature, or they are further in their education. It's helping them to grow or mature, or they started working or volunteering for a charity. You see them growing and mature. Their world view has expanded. Their awareness has expanded, or even maybe a person has found religion. You know, first steps when as a babe, do what babes do, and that is an enlightening developmental milestone for them, and they have been involved in whatever it is. Those were some examples. In, long enough for a person to say, rationally say, they have committed. See, it's about being committed to something outside of themselves, and the benefits are not so much truly tangible things. They are committed, and their personal experience with whatever that is has helped them mature, and they found a sense of purpose. That is your clue. Something like that, something similar, is your clue to their back for the long haul. Again, when it comes to love, we know love is a very fragile thing, and it's it's just very fragile, very delicate, and so they're there for the long haul. What will the future bring? Well, we still have to watch the current events or changes or transformations that's happening into this world, but that is going to be a good clue. Now, I know what many of you will say is that, hey, that's something you're supposed to watch for all the time. Absolutely right. Absolutely true. But what is highlighting this love energy that I'm picking up on is, I'll say, more spiritually induced, more astrologically induced. For people, it's really been about how they've lived their life thus far, at any given time, whatever age you are, and how a person has been influenced by their life experiences. And that includes beliefs and philosophies, family values, etc., etc. And those core beliefs and philosophies are really driving people right now to decide what to connect to, what to work with, what to love. The time has come now, which is also twin flame energy, to partner with that which a person can connect with, that vibes well with what they've come to believe and understand, to know and to feel. Their beliefs have been etched in stone, and the beliefs regulate the thought pattern and then govern the actions. People are ready to make that move, make that connection. We still have this undercurrent developmental influence, the early years, on every individual. And so for many of those people, like I said, a larger than normal percentage of people have had certain things debunked in their life. They've discovered some new stuff. They learned some new things. And that has led them to take on new endeavors, to find what really motivates them, what inspires them, that gives them purpose. And so all people are moving forward, making the connections that really represented their desires and how they feel. And it is time for those that are unified, connected, attached, heart connections, to work together like those twin flame unions on a common cause or purpose. Whether it's to raise a family up, contribute to the shared community, or, you know, something bigger. So, what was I saying? The process that I speak of itself has always existed in the history of mankind, one way or another. But at this point in time, the process is highlighted. It is time for it to happen. Why right now is it time for it to happen? It is because we need commitment. We need commitment. Commitment from an individual level all the way up to a global level. In order to have commitment, we first have to have like minds, like spirits, and like hearts connect on a deep, intense, emotionally involved level. Are you one of the people that are going to have this renewal of love? Yes, opportunity is available. If not right now, it soon will be, because love is on the rise. Love is not on the rise. Love is risen. It's above the horizon. It is risen. But this is the catch. Don't miss me, because I don't want you to get caught slipping. The experience is keep control of yourself and your faculties and your human desires, because it's in the experience or experiences you will have with this someone special, your significant other, your lover, that will reveal to you if they're back for the long haul. You will be able to identify this maturity. They will be able to identify the maturity in you, because you found that motivation, something that is inspiring to you, and you have been already loyal and committed to that particular thing or entity or practice or study, and you've been doing it for a while. You committed to something that doesn't have spontaneous benefits or physical, tangible benefits right now in this world. Yes, there's some benefits. There are many benefits to what you're doing, but it's more of that tried and true, smooth process, a little here, a little there, and a whole bunch later. But you're fully engaged and committed now. If not you, that significant other, that person in question, that you love and that you want to love you. When you see that, then you go ahead. You can take a chance. Thank you for coming to Can Angels Fly. Until next time. Bye.